And hello everybody, I am Joey, here once again for the second video of the day, talking about game number 4 of 162 of the Boston Red Sox 2025 campaign. This was a game I did not watch. I did not watch game number 3. I've watched game number 2 and 1. I have not watched game number 3 and 4. So I'm 2 for 4 when it comes to watching games so far this season. But we're still going to break this game down, tell you what happened when it comes to the stats. And then, hopefully I can watch some of the Orioles series coming up here as well here in the next couple of days. And kind of talk more in depth in some of these games. But these last 2 games I haven't been able to watch. So unfortunately I haven't been able to talk about them in depth. But we're still going to break down the stats, and we'll go from there. We'll start with the Red Sox. Another losing effort, unfortunately, for the Red Sox. Drops them to 1-3 on the year. Texas Rangers start the season with a series win and a 3-1 record. So the Boston Red Sox are handed their first series loss of the year, and they lose 3 out of the 4 games in the 4-game series. But let's start off with the stats for the losing team, the Red Sox. Jarren Duran, 4 at-bats with 1 hit. Quiet afternoon for him. Rafael Devers still continuing to be very cold to start the year. 4 at-bats with only 1 walk. So in this series, he has had 2 walks and a RBI. Not good. Not good at all for him. And that RBI was because he got on base with a walk, and I think the bases were loaded at the time. So he has not hit any balls yet. So that's not good for Rafael Devers to start the year. 4 games, 0-16. Not good for him there. So 4 at-bats with 1 walk. Horrible for Devers. Trevor Story has nothing on his stat sheet, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe he came in for... I guess he was also a designated hitter in this one as well. Okay, he doesn't have anything in his stat sheet, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Again, I didn't watch this game, so I can't report as to what was going on with Trevor Story today, but he has nothing on the stat sheet, but he does show up as in the lineup. But anyway, moving on from Trevor Story, he did nothing today. Alex Bregman, similarly nothing. 5 at-bats with 1 hit. That's it for him. Tristan Casas with 3 at-bats and a walk, so kind of quiet for him. Christian Campbell did okay today. 4 at-bats with a run and a hit. Willie Abreu was probably the player of the game. He's been player of the game for the Red Sox. He was player of the game. He's probably been player of the game for the Red Sox for 3 out of these 4 games. He has done very well with this team so far, and everyone else has done horribly. I'm not sure what's going on with this team right now. Hopefully they can figure it out when it comes to the next series in Baltimore. But anyway, with Willie Abreu, he had 1 at-bat, 1 run, 1 hit, 3 walks? Yeah, that must be a mistake there. But he must have had 4 at-bats. I apologize there. I'm not sure. I'm looking at stats here that are wrong. He must have had 4 at-bats. So let's start over there. Willie Abreu, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 3 walks, and an RBI. So pretty good for him, all things considered. Definitely the player of the Red Sox right there. Connor Wong, 4 at-bats, nothing. David Hamilton, 4 at-bats, nothing. Cidian Rafaela, 4 at-bats, and you have only 1 hit for him. So not a good night for Cidian. So that is what's going on there. Then you had Richard Fitz come in to pitch for the Red Sox today. 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts. Not a great showing for him. He gave up all the runs that the Rangers were able to score in this game, all 3 runs, and only 4 strikeouts and 6 innings of work. Not that good. Not horrendously bad, but not great. So it's just he could do better, Richard Fitz. Justin Wilson, 1 inning pitched, and he had 1 strikeout. Then you had the other Justin Slayton, come in with 1 inning and nothing on the stat sheet there. So there you go. Then you had the Rangers. Marcus Semien, 4 at-bats with nothing. Wyatt Langford, 4 at-bats with a run and 2 hits, with an RBI and a home run for Wyatt Langford. So very good night for him, or very good afternoon for him, actually. This game was an afternoon game. Jock Peterson, 4 at-bats, nothing. Adolis Garcia, 3 at-bats with 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, and a home run. So he's doing it again. Adolis Garcia, very, very good for him tonight. Or this afternoon, I mean. Jake Berger, he had 3 at-bats with a run and a hit. Kyle Higashioka had 3 at-bats with a hit. Leody Tavares, 3 at-bats with a hit. Jonathan Ornelas with 3 at-bats and nothing. And Ezekiel Duran with 2 at-bats with an RBI. So, quiet night for some of these guys. But Adolis Garcia did very well. And then Wyatt Langford also did very well as well, hitting home runs for the Rangers. All right, now we have the Texas pitching staff for today's game. Jacob deGrom started for the Rangers. Jacob deGrom, just to be a pretty big name. Not sure what team he played for, but I remember hearing about him. He was a pretty big player a couple of years ago. But Jacob deGrom, he had 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So very good day for him. Sean Armstrong with an inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and a strikeout. So average for him. Robert Garcia, 1 inning pitched and a strikeout. Chris Martin, an inning pitched with a hit, and a walk, and 2 strikeouts. So pretty good for him. And Luke Jackson, 1 inning, a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. So pretty good for him as well. So that is pretty much your stats. A look ahead at what is coming up. You have the Red Sox tomorrow, 2:35 p.m. I believe that will be Sean Newcomb's first start. Again, this series is going to be a 3-game series with the Baltimore Orioles. The first game of the series is tomorrow at 2:35 p.m. And I believe the probable starter will be Sean Newcomb. So that's what's going to be going on for tomorrow's game, and that is game number 5 of 162 for the Boston Red Sox, starting a 3-game series with the Baltimore Orioles at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland. And then they will be at home. So there you go. They'll have a series against the Cardinals. That gets underway on Friday. So that's what's going on. That is going to be a 3-game series as well. So that is what's coming up for the Red Sox over the next week or so. In the next video, which will be tomorrow evening, we'll talk about the Baltimore Orioles versus Boston Red Sox, game number 1 of 3 in their series, as the Boston Red Sox now are traveling to Baltimore for their next game. All right, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow night to talk about Baltimore Orioles, Red Sox, game number 1. Bye-bye, everybody.